Yes, Geese, especially here. Mate, I'm so sorry. The deck intros have just not been happening recently. I've remembered today, though, to do one. We're playing Mourntart. I have not played any games with this deck yet. This card got buffed about a month ago now in the most recent balance patch, and it's now got 4 armor. So we are combining the Mourntart with the Self-Eaters, okay? So I'm pretty excited to try this deck. We've got the Self-Eaters, which obviously make lots of copies of each other. We're using Operator, similar to how you might use Operator in the Vampire decks with Fleder. And then we've got double Incubus as well to resurrect the Self-Eaters. You need the Operator because in order to resurrect the Self-Eaters with Incubus, you need a 6 provision card in your opponent's graveyard. So, yeah, obviously Incubus being a relic as well. In my opinion, this is probably going to be the best relic deck around. There is a relic deck doing the rounds with Fruits of Iskif, but I've always been a big believer in this particular version. The reason for that is a couple of reasons. We're using Overwhelming Hunger, which might be a bit surprising, but Mammuna is actually a relic, so that's pretty cool. And also AQ, while not a relic, is kind of OP in a lot of situations, because what you can do, you can use your Araka screen onto Mammuna, which is pretty good, because Mammuna has an order. You eat your Mammuna. Rather than you play your Mammuna, you maybe eat a Witch Apprentice or something like that, get that engine ticking along, and then you would use your Araka screen onto Mammuna, use a leader charge onto the Araka screen, and then suddenly you've got a second Mammuna, which is pretty insane. Now, added to that to make things even more insane, if we've got a defender and we eat the Mammuna and our AQ, we're happy to just leave that AQ behind the defender for a turn. We can then use a Buyer, which turns into a third Mammuna. So a Buyer is just a bit of an opportunity cost card that we've included here to try and get that absolutely ridiculous value for 6 provisions. It's also got Thrive, but it's 4 points plus a Mammuna for 6 provisions. Like, think about that. Work it out and think about that. Yeah, and also Cave Troll can just double down in round 1 by being used to protect the Self-Eaters, because a lot of decks have got removal to deal with these cards. I have tried this deck, or a similar style of deck with the Self-Eaters in a Carapace list, but mate, the AQ power is just too good. And while it looks like we might be some kind of Death Wish deck with the Overwhelming Hunger leader, unfortunately, whenever I build a deck with this leader, I just wish it had 3 charges, and it just makes things very awkward to go full Death Wish. So instead what we're doing is we've just got 2 Death Wish cards. Mammuna, AQ, that's what we use our leader charge on. And that's a little bit of a fib, because down at 4 provisions we do have the Archspore, but our plan with the Archspore is to use the Marrowlawn on it. So Marrowlawn is a 4 provision relic. At the moment I've got Spores in the deck, but mate, I might even just go for the double Marrowlawn, which sounds very troll, but mate, we want to just be not using the leader charge on the Archspore. We want to be using the Marrowlawn, and it's a relic. It's 4 provisions. It's the only 4 provision relic in the game apart from the Lesser Witch. So the Marrowlawn onto the Archspore would be quite nice to have as an option. And yeah, that's pretty much the gist of the deck. Obviously, the Lesser Witches as well are putting 2 bodies. 2 bodies in the graveyard, no matter what. Like, if you play 1, it puts 1 in the graveyard, and if it's bonded, then it just plays it on the row. So 2 are still going to be going to the graveyard either way for the Mourntart. And yeah, as I say, the Self-Eaters can just be a little bit ridiculous. One thing to look out for that you can do is actually not clicking a Self-Eater if you're planning on resurrecting it with the Incubus later, because then you can res the Self-Eater at like 8-9 power, which is kind of ridiculous. So yeah, let's hop into it. I have gone for Royal Decree and a Neuromancy, which seems a little bit excessive, and while that is true, I was looking at playing like Cursed Scroll otherwise, and there's so many cards that we just need to have a certain time, like Mushy Truffle we're going to want to have access to. We're going to need to have Mammuna plus AQ, and we're also going to want to have the Abaya when we need it, and the Operator in round 1, and all these sorts of things. So yeah, the Cursed Scroll could be an option, and then ditch maybe the Nero, but this is what I ended up going for. We'll see if we need to tweak it as we go along. Sweet. Hope you enjoyed the deck intro. If you enjoyed the deck intro, like the video. See you soon. Cool. Yeah. It's a little bit risque, that. Oh, look, we've got the Wombo combo, the Archspore Marrowlawn. Woo! Oof. It's like a Scald and Skirm kind of vibe, mate, over here. It's pretty good. So we don't want double Incubus, of course. We also want to be mulliganing with our Mammuna in mind. And just don't hit the Archspore, innit? Let's go. So we do have the option of going Operator onto Self-Eater here. And this is why I decided to include 2 Marrowlawns instead of just 1, because we just want to have it when we need it.
Gwent is cool and all, but how's sausage roll gal?
I don't want to talk about it. It's a sensitive topic at the moment. I actually haven't spoken to Atessa since I spoke to you, I think. Which maybe isn't a bad thing, because that means I'm going to the bakery less. But also, my heart is aching. Here we go. Staying hydrated? I am. Kind of, anyway. I've got some water here. I think it's to do with my sleep, man. But also not getting outside enough, or maybe like the lights, blue light and all that sort of stuff. It's just a general health thing. But I made it to the gym earlier. Second time now. Very good. Slowly but surely. Mate, the Marylon is absolutely popping off, guys. I don't know if I've like said this already, but holy moly. So I suppose we do go for the second self-eater. We also want to be clicking the self-eaters. A lot of the time I don't click the self-eater, but for the carryover on the Marylon, I guess we do. But also worth considering, I can summon one of these back off Incubus. So there's also like some argument to just not click the self-eater at all, right? I think we click. I don't think so, because this one still goes tall, right? Eventually. Like, if we click, this one's still going to grow a fair amount. We also do want to get our Sabbath, ASAP Rocky.
Knights get princesses and we get what? Bloody streagers.
Suppose we go for the Gankian.
Retrieve the bolt.
Could go Marylon, I guess, too. Marylon plays for like 8 points in this row. This is a 9-point play. Man, that's a lot of value right there, though, still. It's pretty impressive. The bad news for us is they have this Crystal Skulled Griffin, which I can't do much about. So yeah, if I was to play the Witch Apprentice here, it's not enough for it. Get Sabbath. Maybe I misplayed somewhat. It plays for 6, basically. Be 1 off. Is that true? Plays for 1, 2, 3 on this row. 7 on this row. It's 1 off, yeah.
In this it's crucial not to lose your head.
Pretty unlikely they're going to pass with the fact they have this Crystal Skull Geezer. Mate, we're getting a lot of juice from them. That's the good news. We are getting a lot of sauce from them. And look at all these self-eaters ready for the Mourntart as well. Lovely job. So we might want to just play the Truffle as well, just to avoid getting 2-0'd. Maybe we just play the Truffle now and try and save the Witch Apprentices. Seeing as this is going to kick in quite soon. I don't know. I'm like, obviously Uprising Witches is like the kind of deck that that's so. Now that's good news. They've clicked the Self-Eater, guys, and what that means is I can Incubus the 2 strength Self-Eaters. And there's 2 targets as well. This is very good news for us. I guess I just play this card. I probably should have played it a turn ago. Yeah, clogged space as well. Bit of a stinker from our opponent, but... Oh, the Vesemir, man. I'm not sure we can compete in this round any longer, unfortunately. Would you agree, chat? This is a lot of points, though. It's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, mate, we've got 17 for 4, guys. We just have to click the Truffle. They're gaining 3, I'm gaining 2. So if we were to click the Truffle, we'd force the card. Is it even worth it, though? Not convinced it is, right? In fairness, there's a chance if they hit one of the ones. I get 4. That's a flipping good point. It's a very good point. It was actually enough to force the Leo. Fortunately, we're done here. The good news is we still have the Truffle. We have the Mammuna. We have the Nero ready to go. Guys, my head hurts. I don't feel well. Allow it. I actually should take off the headset. That's a good idea. Alright, we've got the Abaya. Ooh! Double Mammuna. This is going to be AQ. We could keep the Self Eater, but I think we want to, like, maybe mulligan it. Yeah, do we? Is that true? We certainly want the Incubus more than we want the Self Eater, right? Honestly, it's got to be... Oh, double Incubus sounds so good. It's got to be the handmate. This has got to be it. We only have one leader target, unfortunately, but we've got the Mammuna. Like, look at this, mate. We've got flipping 8-point Self Eater. Wait, they just passed? Really? I guess I just play the Incubus still. Does this doom the card? It doesn't. So we still play this because it actually is going to strengthen our stuff up as well, right? Doesn't doom them. And we can... we can actually Mammuna the Incubus, right? As a deploy. So we mulligan this Incubus. I guess. Think that makes sense, chat? Does it? We could just Incubus opener, but we could also eat the Incubus. Yeah, I think we want to mulligan it, honestly. Okay, chat. Here we go! We have a lot of points in this hand. Now, I want to play Mammuna, and I guess I want to just play Defender too. So let's open with Defender. Guys, we have got so many points in this hand, it's unholy. This is kind of what I mean about playing Raw Decree and a Nero. Like, there's so many combo pieces to this deck. It does make sense to play it a bit weirdly. Just need to make sure I don't run out of row space for my Mourntart. Okay. So, we could go for Mammuna now. We have triple Mammuna. So the targets are Incubus, Gankian, Witch Apprentice. We don't need the deploy on the Witch Apprentice one, right? We can just summon it. So if we just go for this now, we can just go Witch Apprentice to begin with. And we actually have the Sabbath anyway. It's kind of insane. I'm a little bit worried about board space. I must admit. I'm a little bit worried about the board space situation.
Retrieve the bolt. I know. I'm on it.
Guys, they don't play Uridan, man. Come on. Have some respect. Yeah, I mean, the problem with Mammuna is it's also taking up board space here, right? Which I think means we don't go for it. Honestly. We are incredibly low on board space. I guess we respect the lacerate.
Share the night, share the love.
So damn tasty. It's a pity I can never finish.
Oh! Oh, that's a lot of points. That is a lot of points, guys.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, a time to die.
I shall save you.
I could have one more point on this, right? Never mind. I just wanted to do like the points of, you know, the sheer points in a single turn. Thank God it's not a Urd. Oh no. That's why we're also just playing Defender, right? Like, shit.
They say you are what you eat.
It stopped though. It just starts and stops. Clicks. Get checked ASAP. I mean, I've only been ignoring it for 3 months so far. I should be fine, right?
Once you made a thing, no, yeah, let it get it. It's rude.
Clicking cards again.
I'm so damn
Unaware.
It's a pity I can never finish.
Get a? It's something to do with the fan, I think. When I cleaned the PC, I was moving the fan quite a bit. So, not what you're supposed to do. Do we try and win the round, or do we just like not try and win the round? Get to fuck. You fucking serious, mate? Really, Tessa? Really? Have you actually just done that? Oh, the value, guys. This Incubus is going to be popping off, mate. Oh, we could have tried to resist with AQ round 1. Doesn't sound very good, does it? Really? Feels right. I follow. No. So, not really sure how we're gonna win this. Short round AQ Mammuna, I guess. Yeah, we need to mulligan with Mammuna in mind. So we have Self-Eater, Lesser Witch, I guess, as well as an option. Sounds so unhealthy, my PC, man. It's probably because I always have headphones on, I just don't actually listen to it much. Sounds really bad. Should I sort that out tomorrow? I think I just need to buy like a new PC fan. CPU rather. Oh mate, I'm fucking gas, mate. I think Delhi's gonna light it up. I'm very optimistic.
Garments are shackles that restrain our desires.
They say you are what you eat.
Oh yeah, he's also gonna have to put these back into the deck. Forgot about that. Perhaps I was supposed to do Mammuna before? Because of...
Come on, let's go.
God, there we go.
Time to face our fears. Blueberries, blueberries. The lady of the woods.
Main objective here is just to stay ahead without overcommitting. We want to play Truffle this round too, right?
Yeah, you ought to see the other beast.
I shall savor you.
Nice high roll. But yeah, we don't want to play this. Play everything else.
I like you whether you like it or not.
Mate, it sounds so unhealthy, but shit. Okay, that's my job for tomorrow. Try and look into that. Oh, guys, Dying Light is out on Friday, which I'm going to be playing with. It looks like Freddy and maybe Rashid. Us. We need one more. That's pretty exciting. Also, I've downloaded Football Manager last night and Sea of Thieves. So I've been playing some Apex as well, but might play Sea of Thieves today. Fredo. Never played it before.
Just one morsel.
Dying Light is another Polish game, isn't it? Any good at Apex? Mate, I mean, I'm good on the sticks. I'm definitely good on the sticks, but I'm also very rusty. I used to play Apex like a couple years back. But I'm definitely good on the sticks, mate. I know how to shoot with a controller. Not with a mouse and keyboard. I also have like really not played many battle royales. Don't know what got squirreled. Clue. Maybe a selfie of some sort. What do we do if they don't pass, chat? What do we do? I suppose I'll roll the Cree for something random. Hero pass. What's the play? I mean, could be. We already have Heatwave in hand though, no? I guess we just go for Lesser Witch. I don't think we need to go for Truffle Click. So you have no consistency cards. Finding the Cave Troll will be great here because they just dump the Pella. And I think they have a Heatwave still in hand. Like, if we could find Defender, a Buyer, that would be the dream hand. Mourntart, I guess, is okay too. These are like my main targets, right, for the Mammuna. Oh. Okay, that's pretty decent. So we're going to go Cave Troll, maybe then Ratcatcheress, Incubus for 12-point selfie to get. Holy shit. We could also go Mammuna for selfie to plus Gankian, so I could go for like Witch Apprentice off this. 12-point selfie to guys. Isn't this deck just like popping off to a very high degree? Okay, I don't want to play the Ratcatcheress now because of the half-through click. Trades up. Especially next to Gankian. I mean, they have a 1-point selfie to me. It's like this Incubus is just... Look at the points of this card, man. Look at the points, guys. Are you seeing this? Bruh. 18 for 5. 18 for 5, and it's not even done yet. Holy shit, guys. Okay. 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 One Igni gone. Guess what, guys? The Self-Hater ain't even doomed, bro. Think about it. Work it out. Guys, this Self-Eater ain't even doomed, mate. Oh, okay. Whoa! Yeah. Okay, dudes. Okay. Okay. Alright, now the real test is here, chat. The real test is here. I want Mourntart. Ovs. The Marilon is only good if we find the Archspore, and there is 2 Archspores. Maybe we could just hold on to it. Nah.
Perhaps a different ingredient.
Pizza for dinner? Nah, mate. No more pizza for me. I would change my ways. I'm the heaviest I've been in so long, man. It's time to sort it out. Went to the gym. I probably have salad, mate. With like, I don't know, I think my dad's actually cooking something. It's the Old Firm tonight, which I'm going to watch. It's Rangers versus Celtic. I've actually been watching quite a lot of Scottish football this week, randomly. There's been no Premier League stuff on. I've watched Hearts a couple times. I watched Hearts versus Hibs last night. I watched the second half of it anyway. It was bloody awful, mate. The quality was terrible. Sorry. It just was.
Rough skin, vertical pupils, horns.
No. Celtic is like the language, right? Not actually the football team. Just need to make sure we get ahead there. I mean, I could have played the Gankian perhaps. FM Hearts manager, mate. Honestly, I'd be tempted. I'd actually be tempted because they've got Benny Beningame, who's a former Everton player, like youngster. He's still pretty young. He's like their best player, and they've also got Ellis Sims on loan. Obviously, they used to have Naismith as well, not that long ago. But my sister lives in Edinburgh as well, so I could go see him. My sister's fiance has decided that Hearts are his Edinburgh team as well, so I could go watch a game with him, I guess. Yeah, I know, more clicking friends. Holy shit. With the Huns? Who are the Huns? Is that Celtic Rangers? I know there's like the Protestant Catholic thing vibe going on with that like a long time ago, but personally I'm not really bothered by it. I don't necessarily have a favourite. I'd say if I had to pick, I'd probably go Rangers, most likely. But as I say, I'm not really too bothered either way. But yeah, like Everton, Liverpool definitely like had way back when like a lot of connections to like Protestant, Catholic kind of vibes as well, right? But not so much anymore. Hey Spectrum, what's up?
My fist is purist in all that.
These are the souls of my sisters, burned by your kind.
All right. Let's go. What's that, a key target, Mammuna? Oh, the Wombo combo's here again, guys. The Wombo combo, guys. It's insane. Imagine I was only playing one. Just wouldn't be drawing it, mate. But with two, you just can't miss. Also just polarizes the deck, right? Pretty happy with this list. We've still got the Operator Self-Eater combo every game so far, which is pretty lucky. I'm a Celtics fan, Dad's Hibs, so basically Rangers and Hearts to help with utter contempt in our family. Nice. I noticed Hibs sing Grand Old Team. I think so does Celtic actually, right? Which Everton sing as well. What about Nathan Patterson, mate? Nathan Patterson's popping off. He's the best Scottish footballer in the world, I heard. Just a rumour. We could go defender, perhaps, to not get clogged. You know? Well, you've not heard of Nathan Patterson? Mate, you must be living under a rock. He's the best fullback in all of Scotland. That's what I've heard anyway. Yorishi, what's up, man? New emote? Bruh? Bruh? What is that? Maybe defender wasn't the play, to be fair. I don't know. So I want to play a self-feature in the back row, probably, right? How bad can it be, man? It means we're not getting coated weapons. We actually want these things to stick. Code weapons also like means it doesn't go to the graveyard as well, right? Going for Imbo, probably. If you un-VIP Nask, I will unmod him. That is an interesting proposition. Un-VIP Nasky Mentos. Kind of like the sound of that, actually. I think I quite like the sound of that. Oh, they clicked it as well. Are Operator and Avalak the same person? Well, Avalak is an elf and Operator is a beast. So, no. Unfortunately, I can't do it, Rashid. I can't do it. I'm sorry, man. I wish I could, but I can't. I really wish I could, but I really can't. It's a space for 1, 2, 3, 7.
Wouldn't touch a hair on my head, she said.
bang, 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 probs. Yeah, I don't know why they're clicking. It's literally negative points. Obviously, the carryover situation is disastrous as well. But
No good wine will come from here.
oh, guys, it's Valentine's Day soon. Who should I try and make my Valentine? Any suggestions?
My men know the meaning of
Apart from sausage roll girl, obviously. We're like 2,470. Mate, if we pop off with this deck, this is the deck. All we need is like one deck to finish top 64 to like put a good score on the board, and then I could actually go for it. So if this could be the deck. You guys will know that I've been like wanting to play this deck basically for quite a long time. I've been dabbling with the thought of this. Okay, we just use a leader charge for this, so.
this ship. A fine vintage it would have made.
Quick! Move those hooves! It'll both be ham!
Nice try, man. Nice try. Very nice try, mate. Gonna have to try harder than that, though.
All ends here. Now!
Bruh. That's a lot of points, though. In fairness, ours was popping off as a card in Nilfgaard as well. It's just unlike Scoita, you can't get deploy value on it. It's a bit rough. They have another coated weapons. They went Menno for the other one, so probably not.
I like to improvise.
I'm actually ahead right now.
Share the night, share the love.
Where's your Ekimara? You never get one, mate. It never works like that. Because the row still counts as being full, basically. Because it resolves the leader ability first, then it realizes the row is empty, basically. Capiche? I mean, I've had worse hands. I've had better hands as well, though. I think we 2-0 because of the threat of
Once you make a thing, no definitive. It's rude.
like dry past Colgrim, right? Not go well for us.
They say you are what you eat.
We can actually Mammuna the Self-Eater as well, right? Before my plan for this was Incubus, I think. Is that ever better? Is it ever better to just Mammuna the Incubus? I don't get the deploy right, so no. Basically.
It's a pity I can never finish. Hearts, livers, awful deliciousness.
Kill
fortune in the cruel beasters.
Hey, my eyes are down here.
I guess I should have clicked for the Mourntart. Yeah, that's the only card that beats us, right?
I'm coming for you.
I think you could be right that they have renew. Looks like I lost. No? Doesn't look great for us. Oh wow, come on, man. All the fucking cards I got clogged with, I mulliganed and they just came back. That's such bullshit, man. It's actually such bullshit.
It's mocking me, I can tell.
Once you make a thing, no again at the dinner table. It's rude.
That's not a renew at least.
Slow when I finally get you.
There's order and our feed.
Whoa, let's go! Hoo-hoo-hoo! Jeez! Mourntart's actually sick. It's really good. It's actually very flipping good. Hey, Skinny Penis, what's up?
I suppose. And the end.
Nice.
Like some overseas
It's really good for us.
spring.
Otherwise, it would have leader charged.
I'm so damn thirsty. It's a pity I can never finish.
We stand before the Queen of Skellige.
Very good hits for us.
Just one.
Makes their leader really, really inefficient. So it opens up Mammuna for us a little. Yes, this is just a trash leader, right? It's really poorly played from our opponent, really. I guess we just take the truffle in the back row here. I guess I should have clicked first. Having said that, they're very likely to have leader charged if I clicked, right? Whereas if I do it like this, I can click now and then do it, and then it's at 4. This is actually better. Just needed to slow down a little though.
Once you make a thing, no again at the dinner table. It's rude.
GGFM. Are you playing Renew or did you not have Renew in your deck? I lost to Renew, right?
Best drown yourself with those damn nets.
Could play this.
I'm so damn
Like a-
thirsty. It's a pity I can never finish.
Round about the cauldron go, in the poisoned entrails throw.
Hearts, livers, awful delicious.
Almost want to tempt them in to get their sunset from them by not playing an engine. And then accelerate a little bit more. Like, we could even play Marilyn. Like, this is what I'm saying about Marilyn. Look how many points it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 9 for 4, guys. That's insane. There's no synergy.
Your magic can't harm me. No magic can.
They say you are what you eat.
Maybe I should have just played the Marilyn. I don't know. I still have 2 Archballs in the deck, right? So, and this sets up my Mammuna.
Fish breath? How dare you, foul swine?
Fly, Pegasus! Fly!
I don't know why they let their Sunset Wanderers be thinned here. Truly bizarre.
Once you make a thing, no yell at the divinity. It's rude.
Look at the points, man. This play for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. Maybe 11. I think it was technically 11, right? We'll call it 12. I think it was 12. 12 for 4, guys. Guys, think about that. Work it out. Think about it. 12 for 4, chat. Oh, but Specimen, where are the Death Wish cards, dude? No. Could have. I mean, hero passing was an option, yeah. We don't, because they didn't click their truffle, we also don't have to, like, even push. Like, we're not wasting any carryover by passing. Having said that, if we were to draw, like, a buyout, like, our hand is so explosive here, man. It's kind of insane. Okay, I feel like we just push, to be honest. I don't think I want Self-Eater necessarily. Kind of hard to say no to this, but there's a lot better cards out there. There's worse cards as well, though. So we could start with a Self-Eater, perhaps. Eat Self-Eater and then eat the Gankian. Obviously, if we get Purify, we're looking at passing. But we're trying our luck to say that you don't have a Purify. If you don't have a Purify, I'm probably winning the game. I'm really glad I put Defender in this deck. It's a bit of a problem for us. This card in particular. I don't think it really changes much though. Maybe we just don't bother with this, we just try and save it for round 3. Just mulligan it even, right? Just cucks this card too hard, right? Kind of just have to... I mean, maybe we could get away with it still with the fact that I have Truffle. It's certainly possible, isn't it? We haven't lost yet. Probably should play a lock. Nah. Provision's just so tight in this deck, like we're just... All the stuff we're investing in is just points. We're just saying we don't really care about our opponent's stuff as well. I'm not playing any natural selections. Maruna's like the only bit of control we have, and even she's just a value play. She's a relic, plus like gives our leader value. Yeah, not super surprising they go for that. Maybe there's an argument here for us to not go Ratcatcherus first, but go for the Mammuna for this reason.
You will be much happier.
So, yeah, I think I'm just going Self-Eater, I want to say. And Gankian.
I'm so done, THD. It's a pity I can never finish.
I guess what I can also do is I can click this
Don't you pester me.
and buff this and not these, right?
Not get in the way of me.
So if I click these and buff this, these are going to be at 2, this is going to be at 3. And play around Junod as well now. What an easy win, guys. Let's go. Hopefully we haven't run out of board space. I should be playing Mushy Truffle in the back row in the future, because the front row is always what I'm going to be stacking because of Mourntart. Oh, we didn't even get to see the finisher, man. We had another flipping Mammuna, right? We had so many more points there.